Improv.
Yes. And really, the show that blows the doors off Second City is Pinata Full of Bees, the main stage show.
Sure.
I want to give you a lot of credit for that show.
Oh, thank you.
It was an amazing show. What is one of the favorite moments of that show?
I've always described that as one of the great creative experiences of my life, actually, where it was just this collision of this amazing ensemble, the right circumstance, the right time. God bless Tom Giannis. He directed it. He opened the door wide, and he just said, let's try stuff. And we were lucky enough to have just brilliant people like Scott Adsit, John Glazier, Rachel Dratch, Jenna Jolowitz, Scott Allman. I mean, it was an amazing, amazing group. And Ruby Streak was just completely open musically. So anyway, yeah, it was an amazing collaborative experience. It was a ballsy show where we tried a lot of stuff. I think my favorite thing was we did some sketch. I can't remember how we got there, but it was at the time that Blockbuster was editing their movies because they were owned by right-wing Christians.
Yeah.
And we, in the midst of some big rant, told the audience this was going on and fuck Blockbuster, throw your Blockbuster cards up there. And every night I would just see it rain Blockbuster cards, and we'd be running around with scissors cutting them in half. And it was just incredible. It was like this little moment of activism in the midst of a comedy show that I'll kind of never forget. I mean, there's a lot of amazing things in that show, but that image of those Blockbuster cards raining down was
And
so
here's
cool.
here's the thing that, and we touched on it. We did a Q&A yesterday, but here's the thing that I always admired about you. Some of my peers, some of your peers would get hired by Second City, and they're like, we want to change Second City.
Sure.
Okay, because when you got there, the review was stale. I mean, the review format was pretty stale.
For the most part,
right?
Yeah.
So
they had talented people, but their format was stale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you were able to make a change at Second City.
I got lucky though. I mean, it's always about circumstance. Here's how I got lucky. I was gonna quit. I was doing Second City ETC, and I was not having fun.
You did not have a good experience in that last show.
I did not have a good experience in that show. I worked with a couple cast members who were very tough. The show was a little by the numbers. I had a couple funny scenes in the show that I was proud of. And I just thought, this isn't for me. I'm doing Upright Citizen Brigade. What am I doing here? Mm-hmm. So I was going to leave. And it really, Tom Giannis, I give him a lot of credit because he came to me and said, no, don't leave. Let's do it, man. Let's do the show that I know you can do, that we all can do. And without him doing that, I don't end up doing it. So I would have been another guy saying, I'm going to change that place, who would have just quit.
Improv.